So it made sense that Lexi and I switched places. She's younger. Well, for Asari. They're still teenagers when they're 200. And she's one hell of a doctor.
You think she still has, like, teenage hormones where, like, you know, she could be way older and way smarter than us, but she might just be like, ha ha ha, and go crazy for an hour?
I don't know, maybe.
Alright, so we're leaving the spooky planet for now. I'm scared of this place. It's been a lot in there. Before we take off, I'm gonna go do our strike stuff. We should always start by doing that if we can, because obviously it takes a while.
True.
But hello, YouTube. We are back. The speaker should be off. And honestly, I was talking to Keely about these, and I was like, I think Mass Effect Andromeda is probably better than all three Mass Effects. I don't know story-wise. I'm talking purely gameplay-wise right now. It feels exploratory, like for real, you know? Mission success. We gained a heroic trait. Mission successful. Alright, let's determine enemy strength. Let's see how Victor does for this one. Wait. 66. Okay, I mean, it's up there.
Yeah.
And then 84 will get you in there. We gotta start trying to do the higher level ones at some time.
Get better rewards.
Yeah. But so here's my plan for what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go back to the Nexus, knock out any quests that are there.
Okay.
That we can. And then we'll see where we're going from there. But I feel like we should return.
I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Oh, Kahlo, you visiting the red light district of space?
Oh.
No. He would never gamble. He's got a thing for the ladies or the men. It doesn't matter. Both.
Really? Because I feel like he seems like somebody who's like, it's not gambling because logically I can win if I do this. And then he's like, oh, shit.
I mean, like, I think he's too smart. I think he would be like, it doesn't make sense. What the heck is going on up here?
New space stuff.
What are these?
Planets that are winking out of existence.
I was like, is the game okay? Because I still haven't added a naked jaw.
Oh boy.
Okay, Havarl. We want to go here and see what's going on.
Okay.
But yeah, so I learned today something interesting.
Okay.
I was reading, because I started doing like upper body weight workouts, and everyone was like, yeah, when you do upper body weight workouts and when you run, but like when you start gaining muscle, you usually end up with more energy. And if my brain at first was like, more energy, more
But that's what literally I was just doing that.
But then I was like, why is that? And so, okay, maybe I'm saying this incorrectly. Maybe, I'm not positive. Also, my headphones are dying, and I'm not sure if it's popping up in the recording. That little ding.
Yeah, I can hear it, but I don't know.
I don't think it's in the recording, but, you know, if that's what you're hearing, that's what you're hearing. So when this is my understanding of it. Wait, holy crap, we got a lot of stuff to do. Which may or may not be true. Like, I think it's partially true, but it's my understanding of it. When you make micro tears in your muscles, if you eat correctly and rest enough, you grow bigger muscles. If you grow bigger muscles, you're making more cells. When you make more cells, you're making more mitochondria. And as we all know, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, which means you have more energy. As long as you can feed that energy, you know? And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. That was my fun fact of the day.
Okay.
That and Georgia has leafcutter ants, which suck and I hate them.
I don't know that I have a fun fact from today.
I mean, you just had a weird train ride with a person having a mental health crisis.
I was telling the story of that to one of my coworkers who also rides the MARTA, and I was like, I had a typical MARTA experience today, and she goes, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, that is the appropriate response to have to that.
Okay. Quest. Task better crafting. Take the weird-looking hoverall hops back to the vortex.
You're onto the bar.
Oh, I gotta figure out how to get there first, which is...
Yep, this way.
What's this terminal do?
Oh boy.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gian Garson. The initiative founder was killed. Oh, okay, yeah. When the Nexus hit the Scourge. Unified curriculum. Man, we can't even make plans for the future in space.
Nope.
Sun lamp reprieve coming. Worker lost to space. Violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from the Habitat 7. Scourge barring travel. Contact attempts ongoing.
Are these all the news notifications that we hear when we're riding the train?
I think so.
So if you like missed it,
you could go back and listen.
See them, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to clear them out.
You have to sit on them a while to clear them out.
Edge, ketu. 1, 2, edge, ketu. Okay, I did it.
Is it ketu right
masterful.
Here?
No, that's in Hungarian. That would be Muchka or Sitsa.
She is a Muchka.
Yeah, she's no longer a kitten.
She's always a kitten.
Okay, bar is this way?
I think it's to the left. And then to the right.
The vortex. There's a vortex in Atlanta, which is honestly not great, but it looks cool.
It does. I mean, it's like fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with the vortex.
Yeah.
Like the food is solid, you know, maybe it's slightly overpriced, but like
I've leveled up. We've also got sick techno in the background. It's just like if someone was like, I want good food in Atlanta, I wouldn't be like, let's go to the vortex, you know?
yeah.
Alright. Biotics. We got 5 points to spend. Annihilation. Backlash. Generates a frontal biotic Aegis barrier that reflects most projectiles. Reduces the damage of other enemy attacks as well timed initial activation.
It's interesting that your headphones beep when they're not even like below 20%.
I don't know if that's what it is. Sometimes if we if we flip over here for a sec, it has this problem and it's been like everyone's annoyed with it, but it will be like, we've picked up that there's a something display connected, and you have to like turn off notifications because NVIDIA for some reason hasn't figured out how to turn it off.
I see.
I'm gonna play on this tiny screen right now until it pops up so we can see what's popping up.
Okay.
Okay. So, I think, I mean, like, these could be cool, but let me think. Tech. Cryo beam. Energy drain. But, like, these don't really seem like things I would do.
I mean, they could be.
Yeah.
But if you want your, like, biotic abilities...
Well, I was like, what about combat?
You could just upgrade assault rifles.
Because I think I might get rid of grenade at some point.
Okay.
Combat fitness. Intense physical and survival training designed to improve the combatant's stamina and versatility in battle. That seems pretty good. Combat tools, specialized training. So lets me do my jump better.
An extra power
combat damage. Okay, so here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna replace Omni Grenade with sorry, I just got a notification that something I sent my dad is shipped. It's really weird that now that we've come here, we haven't heard that da-dong, and
yeah,
I'm like, how dare you? Okay, and this is the one.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, it is the battery.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I can turn that off, you know?
Yeah.
But normally I charge my headphones in the morning, but this morning I was like, oh, Ronnie left her headphones overnight. But then I forgot to come in here and rechange it to mine, so. We'll make it through the recording, though. I think I'm gonna get this to defend myself.
Okay.
That gives me more recharge speed, and then I'm gonna go back and maybe level up. No, that's not what I wanted. No, maybe I did want that. I'm gonna level up combat fitness so I don't just have base HP, you know? That
Okay.
seems like a smart idea at this point in my life.
Don't forget to put your new skill on there.
I have to go out of here, right, to do that?
I don't think so. I think you go to biotics,
Oh, I see.
and then you can select backlash. And then triangle.
And I want to get rid of Omni Grenade. I like Omni Grenade, but I just don't. I don't feel like I can aim it well enough. Like if we're in like a dense area, it's pretty good, you know. But
Yeah.
all right, Cora, you've got 2 points. Not really enough to do anything with.
Yeah.
2. Wait, no, they haven't updated yet. 2. Remember before it was like taking a second?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till they have a couple levels so we can, you know, really get to pay up there. Oh, hi, Liam. You're still here?
Take a break.
He lives at the club.
He lives to dance.
That's right.
Okay, so anything else on this part of the map? That's hydroponics.
Yep.
Cryo Bay. Culture Center. So it doesn't look like there's anything else going on, but let me go to Cryo Bay and see what's going on there just in case.
They're gonna want you to try to wake people up again.
Well, that's good, right? That means we get more people to do stuff for us.
Hopefully.
Well, actually, Cryo Bay is the main quest, right? No. Habitation Deck is the main quest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to Cryo Bay first. Because I need a good cry.
Authorities
Okay.
continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 600-year-old voicemail. By the time they get it, we're gonna be like, hello, great grandchildren.
Uh-huh.
How do I find them? No one's heard from them. Their ark's missing. How's that possible? A lot of
Well, we haven't seen the Solarians, but we have seen the Turian arc. Or part of it, I guess. What's this?
Quest.
Oh, it's a new quest. I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
This is not
Hello, medic.
damned exiles. Oi, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why's that?
I don't know you, but let me tell you about all my
Was
problems.
intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
You guys
Okay.
want to come live on the Hyperion?
Yeah, you want to be my
Been
friend?
exiled from the Nexus.
And information wall.
It's just that big TV.
Anything else going on in here, Dr.
Right.
Carlisle?
That was a
Anything new
hell
with
of
our
a thing,
sister?
talking to your sister in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Pretty
was.
crazy.
had
I mean,
no
it's
idea
crazy,
we
but
could
it's
do
also cool. That's the kind of tech you
Just
gotta
when you
marvel
think
at.
you've seen it all, and here a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
Your job.
that. So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
Yeah, I had that when I was like 12.
Ha, right, who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by. So it made sense that Lexi and I switched places. She's younger. Well, for a sorry. They're still teenagers when they're 200. And she's one hell of a doctor.
Do you think she still
She'll
has
take
like
the tempest
teenage
well.
hormones where like, you know, she could be way older and way smarter than us, but she
That's
might
all
just
you.
be like, ha ha ha, and go crazy for an hour.
here.
I don't know, maybe.
You know, like, you know, sometimes you're just like, I'm a teenager, and I'm fully in control of my actions, but my brain is gonna make me do something insanely dumb right now. Now, what else we got going on? So we went to docking bay. We haven't been to operations, right? Because we land on docking bay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm trying to keep it under control, so like we don't come here one time and there's like 40 missions to pick up, you know? Okay. Hello? There's nothing at all? There we go. Movie night! Oh, hell yeah.
I wonder if we get to pick the movie.
We're gonna
I
get
don't
Pretty in
remember.
Pink. Mainly because I was reminded that that movie existed earlier.
Oh?
Yeah. It was in the Guess the Movie thing.
Oh, we don't get to pick?
Oh. Liam's gonna be like, why did you bring back Girls Gone Wild? Actually, he'd probably be like, fuck yeah.
You're like, dang, Pathfinder.
Okay, so if I go to Journal, and then I go to...
Helios, I think.
and go
And then
Nexus, the firefighters.
You're waiting on an email.
We're waiting for an email. So that means we can go talk for the main quest. Oh, wait. I gotta go this way, right? I'm learning. Just a lot slower than I did when I was 16.
Ain't that the truth?
A ray of hope for Sleep Star residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sublamps, causing
Sublamps?
in some Nexus quarters. This.
Okay, what do we got going on here? What the heck were you doing?
He's stretching.
He's like, I gotta be ready for anything.
Scanning?
It did, the controller vibrated.
I don't even know what we're doing here. When it gets faster, you know you're getting closer.
Better crafting. Search for the supplies in the Hyperion Atrium.
Oh, we're looking for alcohol.
Yeah. You know... Oh.
Down.
Oh, there you go. Okay, Milky Way hops. So we gotta go back to the vortex. Now, is there anything else going on here? I kind of hate that I can't... Or can I go between each floor?
Yeah, it's the up down arrow.
Yeah, okay.
There was something.
Where? Oh, this?
Down?
This?
Down again.
I'm on the bottom.
Up. There it is.
I can't
To
click
your
on
left.
It. Oh, this. Memory trigger. This is why I keep you around, Ronnie.
To look at a map?
Yeah. We all know women like to ask for directions and men just walk around in circles.
I don't need to ask for directions. No.
What are you talking about? It's
It wants you to go through the door.
this door?
That door.
It vibrated when I walked by the other door, though.
Well, I'm right and you're wrong.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals.
Yo, good old Lewis and Clark.
Explains Dad's interest.
I was like,
They
is
were
this our
Pathfinders
dad's
too.
room? We've never been in here before?
For a Pathfinder, we're not much of an explorer.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
Good thing we're right next to the Sam node.
Right.
Investigate further.
First, I gotta look at this coffee machine.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
A
And
bean.
now you know what humility
I
feels
think
like.
we all owe our existence to a bean, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
And that kind of rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Okay, we got, it looks like, oh my god. Okay, tell me about the Milky Way departure.
Day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been.
He talks like he's
I
Batman.
was hoping 600 years could
Gotham.
change a man.
Halloween. Oh, okay.
Sam, this is.
I hate that it takes me into another menu to pick from the only option on the menu.
I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures.
Liara.
Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sister's mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see.
I'll outlive all you fuckers.
In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
Okay.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure.
Look, you can't leave. We need you back there. Otherwise, the Milky Way is not going to be hanging
I
around.
could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Okay. Good to hear your voice.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. DePero says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry?
Aw, Dad, you do have a heart.
It's these moments when
You do
wish
care.
You told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part.
Hi. Come here,
Kids,
Gizmo.
if anything happens to me,
It's
there are
almost dinner time.
things you're gonna find out.
Almost.
I hope you'll understand.
Is your eye okay?
Okay. Ellen's disease.
Amazing how life can change in an instant.
Come here.
Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her.
Gizmo has returned.
Change.
Just in time for Ellen's sad
It
story.
occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Alright, encrypted
That
log
is not
2.
currently accessible.
Ah,
Unlocking
okay,
my
okay,
memory array
okay.
May enable it.
Well, your eyes are. You got a little gunk going on there. Okay. Probably can't get
That
3.
log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Can't get 4.
That log is not currently
Alright.
accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Log off. Alright, now let's go unlock the memory array that we just got. Oh, wait.
Your father's first sidearm. A memento of his early
Hey!
service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Oh,
I guess we just took it.
that's mine now. Thanks, Dad.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans.
They really cranked up the volume on this
They're
one.
right.
Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery.
You want to try and give her a little
During
light?
my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing
She
any
said nah.
ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
For context, our cat gets gunky eyes because she has cat problems. Okay. Memory time. We're learning a lot about Dad today.
This is the dad episode.
It is almost Father's
I was
Day.
like,
Father's
just in
memories
time
is
for
available.
Father's Day.
Play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war
This is like
champion.
space Resident
I'm not
Evil
an N7
vibes.
anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't going to lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then
And
give them
whose
one.
fault is that?
All he does is self-deprecate all the time, but then,
So can
like,
this
what did
Sam
he
talk
do?
yet?
Hello, Ellen.
Well,
change
Why did the
that?
team
Oh,
go to
well, I was
the
gonna say he's a
dentist?
genius, so he was busy
To
working.
get a root canal.
He's Dexter. Yeah, Rodney, get a root canal.
I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
Okay.
She said you're not funny. Scrub.
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
I think Dad needed to hear that. Someone had to teach him
But
that,
Dad
you know,
was-
sometimes there are things you can't
Mom was
fix.
just trying to prepare him.
You just gotta
Even
process
though
them.
all human beings
True.
one day expire.
Yeah, but when it's someone you love, it's not that cut and dry.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available
Here we
in your
go.
father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Alright. Now, Dad, time to delve into your secrets. Just gonna run into the door head first.
Your father's personal logs.
Sam development.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway,
It's
the
my
right type of
secret
implant,
log.
joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology.
I think the dog is going a little crazy
Even if
upstairs.
The disease is trying to kill me. The implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around.
That would be crazy, like a little AI built into your body, and it was like,
owes me.
yeah, like, you know, if you have too much of this, it'll kill you. Too little, it'll kill you. So I'm just gonna wait till it gets like 10% too much and be like, pew 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 pew. You know.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences.
Yeah, it is. That's like one of those crazy things where it's like, how did you
Geth saw us as
learn
the
to ask
creator.
that question?
The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
I mean, we don't even know if humans have souls.
Yeah, yeah.
technically. I guess depending
Well,
on
I guess
what
like your
you-
definition of a soul is like, are you aware of yourself? You know.
Provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
I don't think that's Liara. I think that's the Shadow Broker where we
Before
fight him.
we killed
Yeah.
him.
Alright, save. And I think that's like everything we can do here for now. Let me go in here. We go back to Helios. We go to the Nexus. And we're just waiting for that. Alright. Back to the ship. You know, one thing... Oh, wait. I did notice this.
When studying a dead race, The most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that
we brought one back, baby!
Found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Okay.
Something on the table too.
What? Oh, you're right.
It's just Liara talking.
She's talking. Look, we're bringing it back. We're living the good old days, 2015, when the world was simple.
The Protheans constructed the Citadel.
I was like, Mom, can we have a PS2? And they were like, the housing crash is ruining my life.
To a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife.
2015.
Without the ability to study a living example.
No, it's like the
however, this can never be
2003 housing crash or something.
100% accuracy.
Alright. So, I don't know if I'm going to go directly to the main quest. I'm kind of going to look on the map and see where this exclamation point, you know? And go there and probably find another big guy who will beat me up. Is this the right way?
To the shuttle? Yeah.
Yeah. Take me to the shuttle. Oh, I see you've stopped role-playing.
Well, you have something for the bartender, right?
Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the Vortex, which is in...
the docking bay.
Which is kind of where we were going anyways. So it all works out.
Docking bay?
Today while I was writing my story, I was like, what kind of cocktails would they drink in Poland? And then I looked them up and I was like, you know what's gonna be even funnier? When they... How the heck do I get
that
there?
way?
When, you know, it's in my story when, they go into the bar in the hotel. And I was like, it'd be much funnier, like, Arnaud's like, get her a drink. And then,
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind.
they were, like, literally a one train ride
I
away.
think they're straight from the Milky Way.
But Arnaud is like, get her a drink, and then when he brings the drink over, it's like clearly just like pop and whiskey. And Arnaud's like, what's this? And he's like, Pepsi and whiskey, and they're like, Pepsi, and he's like, yeah, that's what we had. Alright. Let me out. Rick and Morty style. Wait.
So, like, where are you going?
How do I get back to my plane?
The other way.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. I was gonna say when you mentioned the Vortex, like one thing I would really like in this game is like hold down R3 and it would just take you to the ship, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. Get on board, baby.
Let's get out of here.
I'm not opposed to this because like I feel like they've balanced it so you don't like pop up on the Nexus and you're like there's like here's 100,000 notifications, you know? But like sometimes like it is like the beginning of every recording session is a little bit of like upkeep, you know, and then we get into like a little bit of story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Oh, of course he does.
Boy. You have new email.
Oh my god! Poker awaits. Rather, the bell tolls for thee. Meet me in the Vortex on Nexus.
Oh boy.
Okay. Jawl. A manifest of items that I brought aboard the ship. Blankets and bedding in the event your unfamiliar alien bedding is insufficient or uncomfortable.
Smart.
Yeah, really smart. A small number of personal projects. These are bits and pieces of Agarian tech and weaponry. 25 jugs of nourishment paste. This will need to be replenished regularly. Armor including 2 Rothgene. Unknown alt cape suspenders and equipment to repair them. Vials of salves, creams, and perfumes I can provide your science officer with a list if that's required. I've also brought my personal weapon, a cat rifle. I've been issued as an Omni tool, which I'm currently calibrating. I should, okay. And then, writings of Sarisa Theris from Cora. I know you're busy, but Sarisa's manuals and writings are really worth reading if you get some downtime, especially A Rock in the Maelstrom, her classic work on crisis strategy and emergency response, The First 3 Centuries, A New Huntress's Path, you can borrow the copy Nasira gave me, 12 Leaves, a mix of meditations and tactical insights. This is co-written by someone called R. Tanaya. Speeches in Silence. This is about her experience in the Battle of Kirkus and all the politicking that led up to it. Also has the original battlefield vids of Sarisa shielding a city district with her biotics. Impressive.
It is pretty impressive.
Essays
honestly.
of the Void contains her introduction to a new commando and historical analysis of the first Asari Spectres.
She loves the Asari.
She does.
I guess they did raise her and train her.
Yeah. Okay, who wanted to see me? Jaal.
Jaal.
Where the heck is Jaal?
Jaal. I think he's up here. I think he's up and to the left.
Yeah, because Cora's to the right.
Yeah.
Gil, you missed your appointment.
Gil? God damn it.
Oh, someone's in trouble.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? I think Liam might be my favorite
When I
crewmate.
remember it, I'll tell you.
Are you calling Gil and he's just standing here?
The Angara
I love the
was
slow
super curious
turn
about
they
the
do.
ship.
Yeah, every time.
Bold. Asked me questions. What do you make of them? They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Alright, goodbye.
Good talking to you, Gil. Anytime.
Okay. Jaal, what's going on, buddy?
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah. Trust, but not approval.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
He's like a stressful man.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
Man, the Kett suck. Huh?
Yeah. A year? That's terrible.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant. Or
He was like, you know what? I've changed my whole special interest focus. My special interest is now destroying you. Lex Luthor, Superman style.
And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
Okay, I do want to try and reason with him before
I
we're like,
convinced Ephra
you
not
need to
to
stop
threat.
this.
Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have
Dang,
to try.
what a line.
Right?
Okay, Riddler.
You're right.
I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havaru who escaped with Aksul from
Oh,
the
your
Ket.
favorite planet.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go back there eventually, but I was like, I gotta level up a little
You
bit.
might know how to contact him.
You know, if I could take
I'll
the
send you
fight
the
from
nav
those
point.
big guys down from like 5 minutes to like 2 minutes, I'd feel a lot more comfortable, you know? Okay. There's another side quest. Oh yeah, I brought you a movie.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks.
Oh, we got the
I'll look
whole
through it.
library.
Dang,
It's
yo,
funny
we're
when
gonna
I
have
go
some
through
great
learning things,
times.
but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
I hope we get to see movie night.
I think you do. I feel like I remember.
Okay. Anything going on here?
Ryder?
Oh.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom. To cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He really loved her. My dad was a
he
romantic
gave
deep
up
at heart.
everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
He literally
Maybe that's
never
what he
said the
wanted
words
you
"I
to
love
see.
you" to me.
Yeah.
I'll let you get back to it.
All right, last thing
I'll
we're
be
doing
here
before
if
we
you
go
need
back to the helm. Check on wifey. Wait, where am I? That's Joel. No. Yes, that's Joel. Wifey, what's going on in here? Are your plants doing good?
I was like, is she even in here? Or is
Nah.
she's somewhere
She
else?
might be in the bay or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, we're not going there right now. Go, go, go,
How
go!
long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Okay. So those are all new ones. But let's get ourselves situated with, you know, what we're gonna be doing.
Okay.
Okay. So what's this?
Sabang.
Sounds like it reminds me of Sabine from Star Wars.
Yeah, how many episodes do we have left of?
3 episodes of Andor.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know the one we watched is the highest rated one for the whole series yesterday.
I was like, I liked the last episode.
Yeah, yeah.
Charted once. Then the scourge happened. What's old is new.
Okay.
Anomaly on sensors.
Activate scanner.
Is it that big blue thing?
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
I'll take some element 0. I forgot how bright it is. Okay, so this is probably the planet. I'm gonna start and work my way in. POS 15.
POS.
Yeah, je ne sais pas. A little bug in here.
Bugs everywhere.
What do we got here?
I'm picking up something.
Alright, I'm gonna give you this for a sec. I really have to pee. It's me
Okay.
for the first time.
I will scan.
What will you find?
I hope so. Deploy.
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
An ice sheet. Okay. Good job. Now, let's go. We'll go this way. Gesture. Might as well watch it. Watch this peaceful little cutscene. Nope. Nothing? Okay. Into the scourge. Oh, that's cool. You can see like little thunderstorms. I like that. Alright, and then the big one. It is their dinner time, but
I mean, we're pretty close to that.
yeah.
Ugh. We spent a lot of time situating ourselves today.
Yep.
What'd you find?
There's an ice sheet on one planet, and then this here. One of the planets had like lightning storms happening.
Satellite detected.
Milky Way research data.
Okay. That's it though.
Okay.
That's the whole place.
Except for... Oh, you went here?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I really thought we were gonna land there. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna keep going north.
Okay.
We're going to Nalesh.
Look out for the scourge.
You know, it would be crazy, you know, when you see like the nebulas in space with all the cloud, like the colored dust and stuff. If you got there and it was like, you know, it was like semi-solid like that.
Yeah, I was thinking
that might be true again.
the scourge looks like roots.
Yeah, roots are like DNA links. This is the planet when we were playing No Man's Sky, where you shot that egg and the aliens came for me.
Yeah.
Probe away.
Starship wreckage. Please, just take me there. Okay.
A Ket mining vessel.
Yeah, and we got all kinds of stuff from it. Yeah, losing my voice. Hi, Gizmo. It's almost dinner time.
I know.
Promise. Promise. Can't you see we're exploring space, Gizmo? Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Maybe, do you think I should give them a little extra?
What?
Today?
Why?
Because she's going to the doctor tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
For a nice big meal.
Okay.
She's got to do her chemo. Nothing.
100%. Okay. Now, do you remember what this quest is?
So that is you're meeting the resistance leader.
That's the guy he was just talking about.
Yeah.
This is probably just more resources.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what planet they said the Asari were on.
I don't remember either. For Korra's quest, you mean?
Yeah.
It's probably under allies and relationships. Korra, Asari Arc,
Hydaria.
and Eos. In Eos, it said.
Which
So.
is all the way over here.
Uh-huh.
You know, I figure we found the Turians. We can try and start the Asari one too next time. And then that'll give us a lot of, like, we'll have started rebuilding Milky Way society.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Alright. And we got, well, we already explored all these things, but they do have dots on them.
I was like, yeah, I think it's on Eos.
I think it's on EOS too. So we're just gonna get ourselves set up. Gotta have Korra in the party for this one. Basically, I'll always take Korra with me,
like,
but
she usually is in the party. How's it looking? Still looks like a desert to me.
viability is up to 76. I don't remember what it was. Also, look at all those quests.
Yeah.
How do I land? Oh, I gotta find the thing. There we go. We're gonna land, and they're gonna be like, "This place is lovely now." What are you telling me about?
Hi, Gizmo.
Oh, I didn't mean to go in, but that's fine.
Descent is green.
No, that's red. Callow.
Path is calm.
Okay. Looks pretty similar to how it was last time.
Oh, it took us into a cutscene.
Back where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
It's called a
The
gun.
atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pull in some areas. Study is ongoing. and remnant remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Okay.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
You know what? This is an acceptable team for now. So next time, I'm trying to talk, spaceship. Next time, I guess we'll just start knocking out quests here.
Okay.
As much as we can.
Yeah, looks like there's a lot of dots.
Yeah,
where
there's a
you
lot
are
here.
So.
Haven't been there. But it does kind of look like, I don't know if these are like more, like less blue. They look like.
I wonder, because you know how last time was like radiation level 3. I wonder if now you can go
Farther out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Lots of, I don't know what to call it. It was a lot of, clearing out checklists and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next time we'll get to blast somebody. Can I take my helmet off? Is there a way to, like...
You might have to do it in your room.
Yeah. Or, like...
Or if you go to just the regular game settings.
I was thinking in loadout. Okay. You were thinking in here. Oh, in game. I see. Graphics.
I guess.
I'm gonna turn motion blur back on and see if it's better now.
There you go.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. Off in gameplay. There we go. Now Cora can see my beautiful face at all times. Okay, we'll be back next time.
Yep.
To, I don't know, make this planet more habitable.
Mm-hmm.